Thank you for tuning into the Money Wisdom Question Series powered by Johnson Bernetti. One of our viewers recently sent in this question: should I downsize my home in retirement? I think this is a question that is on every pre-retiree and retiree's mind of should I downsize and when? You know, here in the state of Connecticut, especially in the past few years, with the housing market being so competitive, values of homes have been driven up and up. And so thinking about the equity that one is sitting on, the value in their home relative to their remaining mortgage or having no mortgage, puts you in a situation where you think, wow, well, if I sold my house, got into a place that was cheaper, I was able to cash out that equity and be able to use that in my retirement years. That mindset is not a bad thought process, is where am I getting utility of my money? The problem is that if you're downsizing square footage wise, but not financially downsizing, where you're going from one house that's worth $400,000 to another house that's worth $400,000, you're not getting any financial utility out of that downsize, because if the house value is the same, then the taxes are probably the same, and you're not getting any equity out. But that doesn't mean that that's the end of the story. The other piece of this is not only financial, but it's also utility and convenience. You know, in retirement, that's the time of your life where you want to be thinking about what is convenient, where can I age in place? What is going to be something perhaps you're thinking about single floor living, like a ranch style home versus a two-story home or a home with a basement here in New England that's so common. So as you're dissecting this conversation, be thinking about, am I going to financially benefit with lower taxes, lower cost in a mortgage, if that's still applicable, more function in the sense of lower cost from less maintenance if I downsize, less property to maintain. But also, is this new property, new lifestyle that I'm considering going to be more convenient? Long story short, many of our clients do downsize, but don't put yourself in a situation where if your home is a place that you tremendously value, that you leave that home and are now in a place that you don't love. Because if you could afford to live in a nicer home and that's what your dreams are about, then that's what you should do. Ultimately, there's a balance. Do you need that equity out of the house? Do you think it's possible to stay in the home you're at? What are the things that I have to do? What are the things that I want to do? So have a conversation with your financial planner. Do I need to get that equity out of my house in order to maintain my lifestyle? If that's the case, then it's not a decision of should you downsize, but rather when and how. The second part is this going to be more convenient for me going into this next stage of life? It's scary and intimidating to admit our mortality, but recognizing that allows us to make more informed and practical decisions. So have that conversation with your financial professional. Have that conversation with your significant other. Have that conversation even with your kids, because if you end up needing care, they're likely the first people that you may call on. Have this conversation within your larger retirement plan. If that's something we can help you with, we would be happy to do that. It's a conversation we have all the time. Again, this is the Money Wisdom Question Series powered by Johnson Bernetti. My name is Jake Dozer. I'm one of the advisors here, certified financial planner and a certified private wealth advisor. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next time. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next content that's coming along the way. Be sure to turn on your notifications and share this video if you see someone that you know would find this content helpful. See you next time.